everyone, let's do a stock analysis on ticker GM. That's General Motors. So let's first look right here at a blank chart. And what do we have on the blank chart? Well, it looks decent. Quadruple top, you can make the case, or a triple top. But in reality, what do I think of this chart? Well, it looks mid, just like their vehicles, except the C8 Corvette, of course. So General Motors, the chart is mid. Let's go to step number 2. What is the option flow telling us? Because that is the most important thing. We all have opinions on charts. They're like booty holes. Actually, let's apply the master indicator. Let's just give us a take. It looks like GM has not had many at all volume, but let's actually just apply the master indicator set and see if we have anything. Absolutely garbage. So the master indicator tells us nothing. Let's go to the penny option scanner. It might be available for purchase, or the big boy scanner. Check the links below. General Motors, we see some October 11th. Ugh, who the hell trades the 50 calls for October 11th? Weird expiration, doesn't look directional to me, because why would an institution buy October 11th expiration unless they have earnings? Do they have earnings in that date? No, looks like they have earnings the end of October. What about the big boy scanner? Looking at orders over 6 figures. Ooh, frisky. Some October 43 puts. Ew, those are a little bit more interesting. Yes, they're $5 out the money, but let's see if monthly October does capture the earnings event. And it looks like it does not. Looks like earnings are, yep, again, the last week of October. So the option flow, I would say slightly bearish because of the 100K puts, but let's go into the insider buying. Let's go to a website that we can use completely free of charge. Of course, if you want to pay, that's your game. And we'll go to openinsider.com. Openinsider.com, we see some Cartier watches. Ooh, who's rocking that? And let's type in General Motors. Oh, Ron Harvey. Looks like we have some selling. Ew, that was 827 recently. Sold a cool 700 grand. Then we had Jacob Paulson, not shortly. Shortly looks to be what, maybe a month or so before. Jacob Paulson with $1 million purchase. Oh, Mary Berra, the CEO, sold 30 million in stock. Red flag right there. Look at Mary, and she sold some more back at the end of May. She is getting the heck out of this one. So we're looking right around 60 million in insider selling, and she sold around 47 and change. And then we have a whole group of selling here in the beginning and mid of 2024. So looks like everyone is selling stock, leaning slightly bearish. Ooh, they're selling up here when it rises right around this 47, 48 level. So let's do a full analysis. We had some October 43 puts. Looks like we do have earnings the last week of October. Those puts do not capture earnings. We have insider selling. Let's actually look at some names in that similar space, like Ford. Ooh, son, not looking good. Ford. Ooh, the auto industry is starting to struggle. Let's look at Dodge, Jeep, Stellantis at a 52-week low, down in half from the highs earlier this year. Red flags. We do have CarMax earnings upcoming. It looks like we have a H-cell pattern in CarMax. What is that? Like a lowercase h. And then if you break down, you have a flush to the downside, which we might be having here. Look for about 71 as support in CarMax. So the auto industry, in my opinion, with interest rates high, lots of defaults starting to happen in the auto industry, I would personally avoid GM. To the long side, only look at puts. And let's actually look if we have any GM news this morning. Let's go pull out, or you could, of course, you could get all this free. Your Thinkorswim will looks like GM is downgraded by Bernstein this morning with a 53 price target. These analysts are absolute donkeys and a half. If you want to get the free way to do that stuff, just pay to play. You know, you could go to your Thinkorswim and you'll see Bernstein downgrades General Motors, announces 53 price target, aka they're donkeys. So you do have these idiot analysts downgrading the stock. I don't think that matters. Stick to the girl you brought to the prom. GM does not look good. And Mary, you are selling. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. What stock do you want to see an analysis next? Leave it in the comments below.